Hello my darlings, it is 8 o'clock and this is the first time I'm picking up the camera today, but it's been a bit of a crazy day. I slept in, I didn't sleep very well last night, I was in a lot of pain and I pretty much spent the whole night crying with the pain I was in and not getting to sleep, so I ended up sleeping in for today basically. I was supposed to get up at 9:30. I didn't get up until 12 and that was time to get a shower and get out the door. I was going with my father-in-law to the hospital. And then came home, had dinner, dozed off on the sofa again. So anyway, I wanted to come upstairs and kind of go through some of the stuff in my room, you know, the room that you guys have obviously seen before. Give you a quick everything. Now, obviously there's nowhere near as much stuff about as there was before. I have a floor, you know, but there's still a lot of stuff that needs sorted. For example, I have been thinking about this really carefully, guys, and I need to go through my makeup and decide what of this I'm actually going to keep and use and what really should just be bin, because there's some of this stuff that I have never actually used. This has never been used. This has only been used a couple of times. This I really liked. This, to be honest with you, should probably go in the bin. I mean, well, seriously, when would I ever use this? Again, this is Avon Sparkle Lash and Line. I actually believe I've got another one of these recently. Look at this. This is an Avon. Now, I haven't bought Avon for a couple of years, but this is an Avon not even out of its wrapper yet. It is ridiculous. I have this Mega Volume. I have a Wet n Wild that, again, has never even been opened. As you can see, the brush has never been put in the bottle. I have some of my primers in here because I'm changing things about. Oh, there's my eyeshadow primer. I think I've looked at this but never actually tried it, which is really bad. Look at this. I saw this. This was reduced one day in Superdrug at the counter and I bought it. Still wrapped up. So, all of these mascaras I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mascaras, guys. Seriously, who needs 12 mascaras? Nobody. That's the answer. Nobody needs 12 mascaras. And that's not including the couple of FM ones I have as well, which are the ones that at the moment that I've got. Plus, it's not including the ones that I just got recently for 17, and the one that came in my Bronze of the Champions set. And here's another thing. All of these eyeshadow palettes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 Avon eyeshadows, and I actually don't use them anymore. I mean, this one you can tell it's been used. I don't know whether it comes across on this here, but not very much. So that is their Smoky Eyes, which I'm not surprised is used because it is one that I really like to use. I got this, True Colour Fresh Cut Greens. I have no idea what possessed me to buy green eyeshadows. Okay, so the colouring on this here isn't coming through as well as it should. I mean, it's pretty, but I have obviously used it, but I don't think it was on myself. I think it's when I've been doing someone else's makeup. This is the Pearl one. I did use this. Purple is because I was obsessed with purple and didn't actually use it that much. It was Vintage Violet. And this is Denim Blues, which has sort of been used, but not very much. So, I mean, looking at these, here's one. This Virgin V one, I mean, that's great. It's been used loads. I use this all the time after I bought it. And I use basically every shade every time. So, I mean, that was a good palette to have. But that's the thing. I always thought I really loved Avon products whenever I was using them. But clearly I didn't really love them that much because, I mean, I just kept buying different palettes and ended up not really using that much out of them. But I have things in here that have actually never been used. This Mega Eyes is basically the same as this here, and I got it in a box of stuff together. I mean, what is the difference really in these colours? Not very much. And this is another thing. Look at this. These have never even been swatched. So, this is going to come out and be something that I have to use in a tutorial or a makeup look or something. And they shouldn't even be in here because it's for your eyebrows. Miss Sporty. I really like this. I'm not much into shimmery eyeshadows and stuff, but I really like the look of this. So I guess it's something I could try for like a springtime look or something. And the Technique's eye shimmers as well. So, I mean, when you look at those guys, it's just eyeshadows. I have far too many of. Too many mascaras. And then down here, I mean, it doesn't really get much better either. These are like glitter pigments that I only ever used once. Chunky pencils. Crayons, I mean. Eye crayons by 17. So again, I could actually use these with the tutorial I'm going to be doing soon. So I'm going to set those in this box. So there's 3 of those crayons. So if I set those in a box over there, that'll remind me to try and use them. And then this is the 2-in-1 eyeliner eyeshadow that I got in one of my glossy boxes, the Jelly Pong Pong, which I tested and I've never used since. I really need to get sorted and get back in here, guys, and get properly working on all this, because this is really ridiculous. Look at some of these. That Mega Eyes looks gorgeous. So as soon as I hit the 300 mark, I am going to do a giveaway for you guys, and I have stuff. I'm not going to give away too much, but in this box down here, I will zoom in just slightly and back out again. Okay, so the Nikon CD in there, isn't it? Ooh, exciting. So, there's some goodies in there that's going to be part of the giveaway. I think I'm probably going to do like 3 winners or something like that. I have a Soap and Glory set to give away, some makeup products and things like that. In fact, do you want to know something? Helen, if you're watching this, I have been meaning to send this to you for ages, and it's sitting there. It's sitting there to tell me all the time, use this, not use this, send this, send this, send this. And yet it's still sitting there. I really need to get sorted out with this. Question. Over on my beauty channel, how would you guys feel about doing a video where I go through all this stuff properly and decide what I'm going to keep, what's not, what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to bin, and what I'm not going to keep but it hasn't been opened, so can go to one of you lovely guys. Let me know in the comments below. Hannah, Joanne, I think I already know what you guys are going to say. But seriously, there's no point in me hoarding all this stuff if I'm not going to use it. See, especially some of the foundations and stuff. If you can see in this drawer, most of these have like been used once, swatched, and that is it. Basically what I did was I bought everything bargain last year. I saved up money, I sold things off and bought these bits and pieces, and I ended up not loving them as much as I'd hoped. So anyway, this kind of is today's vlog over. It's kind of a one-taker. So I'm going to walk the dog, and I'm coming home then, and I'm going to go to bed because I am tired, and I'm seeing my eyes are puffy and mangy looking today. My husband did tell me that I look tired. He says I look beautiful but tired. See a compliment in there somewhere. But anyway, so I shall see you all tomorrow. Love yous. Mwah. Bye.